Occupying strategic space in water management in Dominica. This 5-page document seeks to raise the profile of water wisdom, create a proactive posture for water governance in the island of Dominica, mobilize local and global financial resources for regional water supply model, and reposition Dominica's water surplus as a regional water asset. Page 1. Project 1. Natural spring water bottling plant. Slide 1. Monetizing a source of abundant fresh water. Dominica has an abundance of fresh water. Natural spring water is also available on private lots. This can serve as an economic base for a water bottling enterprise using a turnkey solution with proven technology available in the People's Republic of China. The slide presents a visible demonstration of three major component parts. 1. An intake infrastructure. 2. A filling and capping production line. And 3. A labeling and packaging line. Slide 2. The investment component of a turnkey solution. The investment component of a turnkey solution for a natural spring water bottling project in Dominica comprises the following. A spring water collection system designed to capture, remove turbidity, bacteria, and cysts from the natural feed water supply. A bottling manufacturing unit and an unscrambler system, adjustable to accommodate different sizes of bottles. A monoblock rotary filling and ultra high-speed multifunctional system. And finished product accessories including labeling, shrink wrapping, and packaging for export. Page 2. Project 2. Bulk water trade in the Eastern Caribbean. This part of the presentation starts with an algorithm for a functional water solution. This algorithm was used by Deluge Inc. to formulate a process from context conditions and trends to current national options to institutional processes and organizing structures and strategies for action, finally leading to sustainable results in freshwater trade in the Eastern Caribbean. The 5 major steps in the algorithm are as follows. A contextual assessment of the conditions and trends in water availability in each island. A recognition of water availability as a foundation for a sustainable water future. A regional scale solution to persistent water deficits in CARIFORUM member states. Leveraging the high value of potable water through water portfolio management, water wisdom, and water governance. Increasing water availability as a wealth creation outcome in our region. Slide number 4. Dominica's freshwater capacity in the context of a regional water deficit. Dominica is the only water surplus island in the Eastern Caribbean with a capacity to effectively respond to the water deficit conditions of its neighbors. Thus, Deluge Inc. has established the foundation of a business proposal which will bring together interested parties from different islands to implement a partial and profitable release from this conundrum through the transshipment of fresh water in bulk from the island of Dominica to the water-stressed neighbors in the Eastern Caribbean. Page 3. Understanding the profile of water-scarce regions globally. Water scarcity is usually measured by the available water resources per capita. It is not uncommon to find in the profiles of these water-scarce zones in the world at least one country where the per capita water availability ratio is so high as to be considered a water surplus country. In the Near East, we find it in terms of Turkey, with respect to the countries of Georgia, Bulgaria, Azerbaijan, Greece, and Syria. In Africa, the Democratic Republic of Congo has total renewable internal water resources way exceeding that of its immediate neighbors, such as Angola, Tanzania, Burundi, Zambia, South Sudan, and Rwanda. Similarly, in the Far East, the country of Indonesia has water resources way exceeding that of its neighbors Papua New Guinea, Singapore, Malaysia, and the Philippines. And in the Caribbean islands, the island of Dominica has total renewable internal freshwater resources that way exceed its neighbors of St. Vincent, Antigua, Barbados, and St. Kitts Nevis. Studying these occurrences, however, reveals another reality, and that is the existence of a water surplus country in the midst of water scarcity does not automatically lead to a trade in fresh water. When such a trade does occur, invariably it is the result of intentionally designed trade arrangements, brokering, among willing partners. Slide 6. Potential partners in a Caribbean Regional Water Supply Action Plan. The regional bulk water trade from Dominica is based on three achievable goals: scalability, economic incentives, and reach. In its initial stage, the project will target the recurring water crisis in the island of Antigua, but it has the potential to respond to inquiries that have come from as far as Anguilla and Saint Martin. Its willing partners include the Wasco, Dominica's Water Authority, Deluge Inc., a bulk water supply enterprise, the Port of St. John, Antigua, with a capacity to receive water shipments, SEDEMA, a regional institution which has based its emergency response in the port of Antigua, and the Antigua Credit Union, which can provide an organized demand for water imports. Slide 7. The statistical parameters of regional trade. Our solution to the freshwater crisis is inspired by the conviction that a freshwater trade in the Eastern Caribbean would have to be a broker trade. We have chosen deliberately to utilize a design that values the imported water at its trade delivery cost, takes advantage of incentives arising from the high price of truck-borne water supplies in the end-user market, and encourages an innovative approach using credit unions in Antigua to indemnify their members against water stress. The statistical results can be as follows: loading 6 million gallons per day by Dawasco, shipping 1.2 million gallons per trip by Deluge, the Port of St. John receiving 4 million gallons into its storage tank. The Credit Union League of Antigua, with 15,000 subscribers and having a credit union assurance plan, assuring each member 400 gallons per unit per week. The volume demand per month in this plan would be as follows: the Port of Antigua, with a capacity, can manage 8 million gallons per month. Credit union subscribers' demand would be about 24 million gallons per month. Potential imports would be 32 million gallons per month, and the result would be a water deficit in Antigua to the extent of 53% reduction in its water deficit. Thank you.